Hey guys, you already know what time it is. Let's go. Miss Adair, come on.
Miss Hunter, let's go. Miss Salem, come on. Let's go.
Mr. Meadows.
It is time for a moment of science.
Today, we're going to be investigating solid and liquid materials. Make sure you never taste anything in science class, and always remember your science safety rules. Let's go take a look at our materials. So here we have some salt, regular everyday salt. Here we have some gravel. And here we have powder, which is also referred to as diatomaceous earth.
Okay guys, we're gonna put 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of gravel, and we have 1 teaspoon of the powder. Now that we have our materials ready, let's put our words up on our word wall. Gravel, salt, we have powder, and we have diatomaceous earth.
Okay, next we're going to put 50 milliliters of water in each cup. It's really hard to do. And there we go. Okay, so now that I have 50 milliliters of water in each cup, I'm going to stir it. But first, I've created a mixture, so I can add that word to our word wall. Okay. All right, so to mix this, you want to use a tongue depressor. You guys may know them as popsicle sticks. So I now have a mixture of water and salt. And you don't want to cross-contaminate. So then I'm going to stir my mixture of gravel and water. And I'm going to stir my mixture of powder and water. So let's remember, whenever you mix 2 or more materials, you get a mixture.
Hey everyone, Miss Adair here. I am with Miss Hayworth and I'm going to ask her one of our science questions. Hey Miss Hayworth, what are some mixtures that you use in your everyday life?
In my everyday life, I use a lot of mixtures for cooking, such as flour and eggs and milk, or oil and vinegar to make homemade dressings.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, Miss Adair here. I have a science question for Miss Damon. Hey Miss Damon, what are some mixtures that you use in your everyday life?
One mixture that I rely on is petroleum, hydrocarbons, and fuel additives that equal gasoline, which go in my vehicle to get me to school every day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here I have a screen. I'm going to see if my screen will help me separate my 3 mixtures. I'm going to start with my salt and water mixture. And remember, before we try to separate any kind of mixture, we should mix it really well. I made a little bit of a mess over here, but that's okay. Next, I'm going to stir my gravel and water mixture. So the water went through, but the gravel stayed behind. And our last one is our powder and water mixture. This one's a little bit harder to stir. Okay, so let's look. Come close. My salt water went straight through the filter and I still have a mixture. And my powder and water mixture went straight through the screen and I have a mixture still. But my gravel is in 2 cups. So I separated my mixture. If I put these 2 materials back together, I will get a mixture again.
Ms. Higgins used the screen to separate the water from the gravel. Now I'm going to use the filter to see if I can separate the remaining mixture. Let's see what's going to happen. Looks like it went straight through. Now we are going to try the powder mixture. Let's see what happens. It's going slower. It's separated.
So it looks like our filter separated the powder from the water. So I'm gonna add filter to our word wall. So I guess that just leaves one question.
Hey guys, Miss Salen here, and I have a question for Miss Walker for our science experiment today. Miss Walker, thank you for helping us this afternoon. So, what happens, or what do you think happens, when we mix salt and water together?
I think when you mix salt and water together, the salt would dissolve.
All right, thank you, ma'am. All right, and now we are with Miss Goff with the same question that we asked Miss Walker. And that question is, Miss Goff, what do you think happens when you mix the salt with water?
I think it dissolves.
It dissolves. That's an excellent answer, ma'am. Thank you so much for helping us. Hey everybody, I'm here with Miss Greenmore, and I have an important science question to ask her. And the question is, Miss Greenmore, what do you think happens to salt when it is mixed with water?
Okay, so I think when salt goes in the water, it's either going to float to the top of the water or to the bottom of the water. It's going to stay there for a few minutes, and then after a couple minutes has passed, it'll probably start to dissolve in the water, and then you probably won't be able to see it anymore after it dissolves.
What a great answer. Thanks, Miss Greenmore.
Thank you.
So if a solution is mixed with water and the solid material disappears into the water, that mixture is a solution. Salt disappears or dissolves in water to make a saltwater solution. When a solid material dissolves in water, the solution is transparent. It's clear. You can't see, or you can see through it, excuse me. And it cannot be separated with any filter. Now let me put these on the wall. Got solution, dissolve, and transparent. Now we've got 2 more words to add onto our word wall. A salt solution is made up of 2 parts, the water and the salt. The 2 parts of the solution have names. The solvent is the liquid, and the solute is the solid material that dissolves. A solution is always a solvent with a solute dissolved into it. Now I'm going to put our last 2 words on the wall.
Okay, I got these mixtures and solutions. Yeah, mixtures and solutions. 2 substances mixed together, it might do something to you. Separate, dissolve, separate, dissolve. They can keep their properties, yeah, they won't mix at all. And when it's time to separate them, grab your tools. That's all, and if they mix in evenly, solutions you call separate, dissolve, separate, dissolve. And if the properties can change, then solutions you call them. Talking mixtures, class. Yeah, let's mix this fast. Will it dissolve or separate, turn to a liquid or a gas? We should check the mass. No, that's not a property that we should check. Now pass. Yeah, we learned that last in this science class. Yeah, my teacher.
Thanks for joining our moment of science.
Today, we will be investigating solid. Stop! Today. Listen, watch. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Now that we know what our materials look like, let's put our words up on our word wall. We have gravel, isn't working.
So now we know when you mix 2 different.
Okay, sorry. Ms. Higgins used the screen to filter the gravel from the. A solution is always a solvent and a solution and a.